to Frankie because I was supposed to record myself doing some races, and I won a few and I forgot. So this race is the most epic race, and something told me I should record this race, and I said no, I'll race later. So I'm gonna do a few races, but this race right here is the coolest race. So let's go to the replay. And okay, here's the beginning. Watch this. What I'm gonna do is gonna be so crazy. So I almost quit, and I just said, no, don't quit. Watch this. Did you see I just exploded that other car? I just exploded that other car, and freaking I won the race. But the way I like moonwalked in the race. This is some Fast and Furious type stuff. And I blew up the other car instead of trying to just get down or fall off of them or drive off of them. I just hit the boost, hit it like right, the triple tap, double tap. And then freaking, man, dominated and won this race, bro. So I just wanted to say shout out to Frankie. I'm going to do like a whole bunch of races tonight to try to record the coolest clips and it's going to have all the sound and everything so that you can actually see, and enjoy the experience and even get some tips or whatnot from a player like me. I've been playing this game since the first edition. Many of you younger people probably would not know what I'm talking about, but if you are a young parent, I would suggest getting old video games to play with your kids because they're still really good and they don't need crazy stuff. And now a phone can play this, and my phone company is in partnership with many games. So here we go. Bow, blew him away. That's crazy. And then I won. It's not like it's just a cool video. And I'm like, oh, I should have recorded this. I'm like, I actually won though. Like, I'd never done anything like that in the game before. And then I won. So I'm a winner. And I'm an actual state champion. I've been thinking and meditating about like how to help you and how to help the people, and I mean everyone. How can I help everyone? And I've been praying and meditating like for God to give me the wisdom and the words to do it the perfect way, because God has been showing me and teaching me so much. I was reading Exodus. I suggest you read the entire Bible, but read King James Version, because the New International Versions, I don't like the way that they express themselves, and it's, I guess if you don't understand like old English, maybe you should just take a class and YouTube video about understanding King's English or Old English or whatever I think it's the King's English, right? So when they say ye and thou, that could be very confusing. And then if you're just illiterate in general, then maybe you should get a dictionary and a thesaurus, and you should study, like look up the words that you don't know. And even if it takes you a day or two, like put a note, like watch a documentary about uh, uh if he was going on the road to Damascus. Let's find out where is Damascus at. Let's find it on a map. Let's watch a documentary about it. Now we have something to do for this weekend. And I've just been meditating, like what can all the things that I can put in my book to help you. Like I have this thing called it's like hypermind. Hypermind, yeah, it's hypermind. And like you tell kids and stuff like that they have health or mental problems when they're hyper, and I'm like, no, you just change them to a more natural sugar, like a fruit sugar, like dried mulberries or dried mangoes, not pineapples, that's garbage. But you change them to that, and then you allow them to play video games. And then you say, okay, you have 20 minutes of video games. Now you got to do 30 minutes of studying. Okay, now once you get done studying for 20 minutes, now you're going to do 30 minutes of reading. And it could be comic book reading. It could be reading about engineering. It could be, there's fun reading things, learning types of things, chemistry type of stuff that's fun though. So you could have it in either way. It's just reading. So whatever you're gonna read it. You can read the Bible in that 20-30 minutes. So I do things like that, and that is how I study, because you can't just read all day. You need to take a break and then get the brain excited. Like, okay, well, now I'm reading about whatever really drives me, what interests me. Okay, then I play in my favorite video game and I'm having so much fun. Okay, that's over. Well, let me do this homework I don't want to do. But at least I know I only got to do 20 minutes and I get to play the game or read my favorite book again. And this is just like how I got like super smart. And then I also do speed reading, but also knowing reading comprehension is very, like, you guys really need help with reading comprehension. So this is just how I do my YouTube. You get a little bit of my rants, and my rants are the best in the world. So they're only getting better and better. So I'm trying to share everything I can with you even before my book comes out, so that maybe you could let me know that you have interest, and you could be maybe one of the first people to get the book. But I believe I'm going to just write a book to help the world. Like, the 48 Laws of Power is worthless. These older people are not smart. These rappers and criminals that they give us as celebrities and politicians, these people are not smart people, okay? The young people are oftentimes very much so smarter than everyone in the room. And uh, I would just say that there's a lot of theory uh, holding this world together like bubble gum. And there's a whole bunch of holes of lies and untruths and illusions. And I'm going to help you get rid of some of that. What was the other thing I was thinking? Yeah, like reading comprehension. Like, I would just suggest that everyone study reading comprehension. Like, if you come to America, you come to my country, I'm a Native American, but we speak English. I don't even like English, but I paid attention in reading comprehension, you know? So it would behoove you, like, if you're in a country where the laws are written in English, might want to study legalese, the Black's law, and get the old copy so that you can understand what the word meant at that time, and get your old dictionary. Okay, that's an old legal dictionary. So these are type of books that will give you, the 48 Laws of Power. That book is useless. Okay, all these people, if anybody you see with that book is a clown. That book only does not teach you about buying books. Like, it might talk about some person, but it's like they were rich and they had a library. And what was in that library? Like, there's all kind of books that you might want to get. I mean, I have herbalist books, but old ones, and they're bad, but they have some really good gems in them. So, what's the other thing? I'm gonna write a book that's the real power. Like, what is real power? Gardening. And then lab testing your food and finding out which crops to eliminate. Like, don't just grow the same thing every year. Find out who has a patent on this, because if they have a patent on it, you can't really do much with it. You think you're doing a lot, like you might get 1 million. Okay, maybe God would want you to get 100 million, and then maybe you don't want 100 million. Well, then you can give it away and be a charity person. I forget what it's called. The the oh man, you know the word. The the rant or something. I forgot. It's a word like that. But you could just be that kind of person. It's like, who is this guy? This guy got rich and he just gives his money away and just builds hospitals and just writes everything off on his taxes. He just gives everything away. Like, you could be that person. There are people like that. They're on the internet going viral, and it's like, who knew you could do that? Like, you could be just a YouTube person that finds charities and helps people. And just make the world a better place. I've been listening to Michael Jackson sing about it, and I've been meditating and praying and reading my Bible, and also reading ancient texts and things. a lot of books are just so bad. Learn how to read ancient texts yourself, and then understand that that might be miseducation. So just, you know, I'm gonna pray for y'all because y'all are crazy, and there's these fake vegans and fake woke people because it's woke is the bee's knees. But the lady who made it so popular, Erica Badu, is fake woke. She's the epitome of fake woke. Like wearing a bunch of weird stuff instead of just saying, I'm going to wear something really cool that's futuristic that I made at home that's decent and it could be stylish or whatever. And I'm going to donate all that extra time and money to some charity. I'm like, have I ever seen her do anything charitable? Like, oh God. I'll have to go pray for y'all because it's making my mind hurt. I have to go make some more YouTube videos and stuff. So stay tuned. This is Venom Racing, Venom Gaming. I don't know like what I'm gonna change it to. That's not the official copyrighted thing. It's just my cool thing. But when I do begin to be monetized, I'm gonna probably change my brand name to something else. So I'm gonna have to look into legalities and look up what I can legally do. But for right now, it's Venom Racing. So we're also doing maintenance and repair. We clean headlights. Uh, just holla at me. Let me know. I do not promote nitrous oxide gas. I do not promote any type of gases or extra things beyond turbocharging and supercharging. I believe in hydrogen and possibly or water fuel and ethanol and biodiesel, hemp fuel, and I really want to really just run off of hemp completely because I don't want to use corn because corn is like trash. Is GMO. So like I don't even promote eating corn. I don't even like vegan edibles because it has sugar and corn in it. And now I'm ranting again. But that's okay because it's like a radio show but in the future. Like who knew though? Because it's just so crazy because like radio, you used to didn't see the people. Like unless you went to a special event or something, like maybe they might be on a billboard or something, but you never really saw the people. And then now, like that's completely over. Like, I mean, not completely. There's still some people doing radio, but it's like that's like the past. Like now, you gotta look good. You gotta film. You got like we were shooting a music video with an iPad, and I was like, is that camera really that good? Are y'all just enhancing this with software now? Like, what is this? Is anything real? Is everything AI? Like, what is this? You know? So I think that's what y'all are seeing on these news glitches where y'all think people are reptilian and stuff. I think that y'all are just seeing glitches. Like, I think there's just people with disabilities and people with glitches, and then sometimes they have a health problem. But I don't know. Like they did like inject me with something that I did not ask for, and I told them I do not want it, but they still did it, and then it gave me like some glitch effects. So I don't know about all the glitching. I know y'all want to know what I got to say about it. I got certain people to be like, yo, let me know what you think about this. Man, you gotta know, like tell me something. I'll be like, okay. Like back in the day, I was like, we was crazy. But back in the day, I was crazy because I believed in that stupid alien stuff. Aliens can't even come here because y'all made too much pollution anyway. You crazy? It's in a movie. I'm just playing. I don't really care about none of that alien stuff. I want to clean up the potholes on the highway and plant some gardens in the neighborhood and make some factories that make shoes for $5. Like I really believed Kanye's vision of like cheap shoes, and I have them now. I have Yeezys that I got for like what Kanye said he was gonna do. And I'm just so thankful that I don't know, that God got me this far in life and that I'm doing so great and that I'm going to be doing so much greater. And I've seen the future and it's amazing. And I hope to see you there. Many didn't make it. And y'all didn't know that it was going to glitch. But they showed us in Marvel. They showed us in Marvel how the whole universe just glitched when Thanos came. And then they went in time travel and unglitched the glitch and then messed up the glitches. And then now everybody's glitching with Deadpool and Wolverine. They ain't even talking about Hollywood Decoded no more over there. I done exposed them. They over there with Erica Badu. They messed up. They can't cook. They using cheap ingredients. You know it. So anyway, what I was about to say. Lord. So they showed y'all in the movie, and then in real life, we had a whole bunch of glitches happen. The first thing, Michael gone, Prince gone, Whitney gone, Bobby Christina gone. Ain't that her name? Whitney Houston daughter. See, I don't watch TV, so I don't really know a lot of this stuff. I be reading my Bible, but I be watching Dr. Sebi videos and reading, and I just don't have a lot of time. So I mean, even though I don't sleep half the time anyway, other day I only slept for an hour. Then I just started feeling crazy. I was like, okay, and then I still didn't go to sleep. I was like, yo, I'm feeling this, but I ain't gonna take no nap. I got work to do. So anyway, don't don't believe in the hype and the free range chicken and all that, man. Like even the vegan food is crap. Like it's not even like they making cauliflower rice. I'm like, why don't you just eat rice until you find out that you don't need to eat rice, and then you eat fonio or amaranth or kaniwa or what, not injera. What's the other one? Either way, it'll be in my book. But there was something else. I want to go because I don't want to mess up. And last time I tried to record some, we had a technical glitch, and I like lost like 2 hours of work. And I was like, I want to make sure I got all my updates and everything working right before I try to waste any more of my time. So let's see if we got it all good and we're done.